Lottie.
We're on?
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna start off with the first video. Oh, frick, I need to scoot over probably so you can get in a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking. Okay, so the first video we're gonna be doing is his parody of Beach.
Beach.
Spelt it B-I-C-H. Still can't spell, and he's an adult.
Yeah, he spelled it right here. B-I-T-C. He spells it right.
B-I-T-C-H. His bitch.
Yeah. At the beginning, he said.
Well, he spelled it right at the beginning, but then he spelled it wrong.
Oh, I see that now.
And then, so it's a parody of PewDiePie's Bitch Lasagna song, diss track on T-Series. Doing another diss track on me. It's not his first one, it's actually his third one. And it's called Bitch Mama. So we're gonna try and sit through this horrible thing.
We're gonna sit through it once and then go back? We're gonna sit through it once and then go back and review it, or we're just gonna go?
We're just gonna review it.
Oh, okay.
Because we got other 2 videos.
Alright.
So, I must go all out.
Alright,
This
so
is once.
I don't like You Know What, Tron. Is it everything personal, so
Wait.
I'm going all out just this once.
I don't like You Know What, Tron. What? This lyric doesn't make sense.
Again.
The lyric is, I don't like You Know What, Tron. Is everything personal, so I'm going out all this once. Is what the lyric on screen is. What? Gonna run that by me again? I don't like You Know What, Tron. This is everything personal, so I'm going out all this just this once. No. That doesn't make any sense.
My name is Ogana, that's who I'll be. Shut the fuck up, open and pull up a seat.
Shut the fuck up, go and pull up a seat. Like, what?
A C is spelled S-E-A-T.
See, you put sit.
You put sit! Are you
mean,
dumb?
His spelling is so bad that I'm just like auto-correcting
Oh,
it
in the
my
freaking
mind.
fans or what other channels he probably owns, which is why he's at like 25 subs and probably why half my videos on him have more dislikes than likes. Feel free to dislike this one to prove my point even further.
You're trying to get your spot on #1, but all you do is whine, so your career is done. Oh, wow.
Trying to get your spot on #1, but all you do is whine, so your career is done.
He put so much weight on the beginning part of that verse. It just felt unbalanced. And he just like...
He spelled fucking wrong. He put F-U-K-I-N-G.
When I'm
This
through
man-
with you, you're going to be
Fuking.
completely fucking done. I don't know if that's like...
When I told you were gonna think I really fucking done.
Yeah,
I get... Whoa, pause.
Ah.
What? I get your girl in my bed and we
go
go blim blam,
we're done. Bitch.
What the fuck is this blim blam?
Oh, I bet you he was stealing my thing from the, I bet you he was stealing my thing from the kid with my diss track on him that I took down.
Blip blam.
But I never said blip blam. I said pow bam.
This even looks bad for him, because not only is this line suggesting that he stole your girl, okay?
Which he
but,
can't.
But blimp blam, we're done. Implying that he doesn't last very long in bed, which is usually not a good thing. So, in trying to diss you, he dissed himself.
Go flip back, boom, we're done. Come on, Nova.
So come on, Nova, we're just looking for some drama, but now you're going to cry.
Okay.
Where did my mom get brought up into this?
He was just looking for something to replace lasagna because...
Again, brings me to the point, he's again attacking family.
Again, but like, hold on. He calls this a parody, but parodies are supposed to resemble the other song. This is just kind of structured like the other one. It has like, it's basically
the same lines except replacing words.
It's Mad Libs, but with the song. But it's like not set to Bitch Lasagna. It's set to a random generic song, which doesn't make any sense. Because if it was a parody, it would have been set to the normal song. And parodies are supposed to be funny. This is funny for the wrong reasons.
It's just looking for some drama. Now go and cry to your mama. Bitch, mama, bitch, mama.
Pause. In rapping this, he sounds like I'm making a TikTok, but I don't want my mom to come in and take my.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, he's being super quiet and like going, "Bitch, mama," because he's afraid like his parents gonna come and be like, "Hey, stop cussing."
I mean, you're supposed to be 18, right?
You're supposed to be an adult, aren't you?
He's supposed to be an adult. I'll go into that later.
Mama, bitch, mama. Reason why you don't have a life.
The only reason why you don't have a life is because you don't want to leave her.
Again, this is 18.
Family.
This is no. I don't give a shit about attacking family right now. This man saying that you don't have a life. You're fucking 14.
15. You're 14.
Fucking, I don't give a shit right now. That's not my point. You are not an adult. You could not sustain yourself if you left. You're basically forced to stay here. He's an adult. If there's someone that doesn't have a life and is an adult on the internet arguing 14 and 15-year-olds instead of going, maybe getting a job.
See, that also brings me to the point, like, he's
maybe going to college. Like,
he says he's 18 years old in one of his videos, but then he says in another time that he's 20. I don't know what age he is. I'm going to assume between those.
I'm going to
assume... Either way, he's an adult.
Yeah, he's been saying,
and
if he's not an adult, that just makes himself look stupid because he's not trying to act like an adult. And he's clearly not.
But he says he's an adult, and he's over here calling out freaking 14 and 15-year-olds.
Yeah. Why are you trying to hang around 14 and 15-year-olds as an adult?
But that's not... Sure, it's making you look big because you're going against someone that's younger than you, but in the same reason of that situation, like, you're just trying to get views off of picking on people that are younger?
You're like, but... Why are you even... Especially this video, he has these elaborate arguments with minors. Why? He's an adult. Shouldn't he be going to college? Shouldn't he be getting a job?
I just want to point out, though,
trying to move out of his house.
No matter how much he says he's not an adult, I'll tell you why, because he doesn't sound like one. Listen to him.
Because you don't want to leave your mom.
He's using a freaking voice changer. He's not an adult. No. It's very clear. He's probably around our age, if not probably 16.
I would assume he's
or 17.
He's around our age, I would assume, and he's just trying to lower his voice.
Exactly.
But that being logical by the way he spells, by the way he acts. Like he's very quick to
try and get to his point because he's afraid that
he's very quick to
respond.
If you clearly disprove a point or you're winning the argument, he's quick to just try to insult you, which is very childish. Like only 14, 15, 16-year-olds will do. Like if you're an adult, you should know, hey, I can't just assault someone to win an argument. That's not how arguments work.
Didn't he say he was going to pull up at your house?
He said he was going to have his friends pull up at my house. He said he was going to get his friends to come to my house and beat me up instead of him coming to my house to beat me up. And by the way, KHbrony, if you're still trying to do that, unblock me on Twitter, DM me. I'll give you my address. I'll sit on my porch. I'll wait for you guys. If you guys are really going to do it, come do it. I don't
because this is proving my point. Because I said in a later video that KHbrony wants to say half these people can beat us up. Really, what he's saying is, I'm going to send my friends at you, and I'll talk trash behind the camera and media, and I'll stay at home and relax while I see you guys fight.
Yeah, just like...
Which also brings me to the point of me saying what I said on Twitter, which apparently started this whole war, but technically it was him getting butthurt over the comment, of me saying when they want to bring us up and then we get into it, they want to tuck their tails and hide.
Like, he's very childish. If he's an adult, he's very childish, and he should learn how to be an actual adult.
Grow up.
Maybe get off of YouTube. Maybe stop.
Exactly.
Trying to
maybe YouTube and Twitter isn't the best thing for you, seeing how your Twitter feed is exactly as bad as your YouTube videos. For real though. Like, if you want to be where I'm at and where Gavin's at, it's not just starting before. There's people that have started actually after me, like Shenra, and he's got more subscribers than me and gets a lot more views on his videos. And using the excuse of saying, hey, just because you're that I suck, it's because you're better than me because you started before me. It doesn't matter if I started before you. You could still get to that top moment.
See that I'm gonna go a lot into this further when he starts talking about experience in the next video we go over. He talks about, well, no, in the last video we go over. So the last video is where he makes a comment about, well, we'll go into that later. But when he's saying that he has more experience than you he says it a lot, which shouldn't matter. I mean, it really boils down to the quality. It doesn't matter how many years of experience you have, just how good you actually do at the thing. You could have done this your entire life and still suck at it. It just matters of how good you are.
Might I just point out the fact that he's the one who wants to challenge me, but yet he brings his friends into it?
Mm-hmm. No, and the thing that gets me is that he pretty much started this. He pretty much escalated it to the point where he
I wasn't even going into that.
He said something that he fucking knew was a bad thing to say, but he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway. And as soon as he said it, he realized it was a bad thing to say, he left. He's trying to move away from the situation, which is a cowardly thing to do. If you're gonna say something, if you are going to say something, especially targeting someone's family,
take the consequences.
If you are going to target someone's family, do not like try to leave from the situation the day after. Again,
proving my point. You're tucking your tail and you're running home.
Which is, he hasn't even said like
anything. He hasn't messaged me. Sorry.
He hasn't said that he's like he's not forgetful at all. He clearly meant it. He's clearly meant it, and he's never said I made a bad decision. I shouldn't have done that. He's never said that publicly. He's never said that privately. He's just said we'll go into that later.
Yeah,
we will go into that later.
Let's just finish this.
Yeah.
Bitch, mama, bitch, mama, bitch, mama.
Alright, the mic keeps like busting my fucking mama.
Bad out, send it to your mama.
Like opposite.
Bitch, mama.
There's no more.
This could have all been avoided if you haven't been talking down to the CC, all my friends. His friends are my pal.
Pause. So just because someone
I said something, you go this far?
Yeah, hold on.
That just shows how childish he is.
Because someone is having an argument. Let's say maybe someone's having an argument with your friend. Does that
like I'm gonna fight you because you talk crap on my friend?
That does not give you the right to go attack them.
That's assault.
Yeah, does not give you the right to threaten them because someone's having an argument with your friend or someone said something about your friend. That does not give you the right to go, hey, I'm gonna beat you up. I wish your cousin died. That's not that is the wrong thing to do.
It's the same goes for you saying I'm gonna have my friend show up and beat this guy up. That's assault. And trust me,
you're
Gavin,
threatening me.
Gavin would freaking beat all of them.
I mean, I'm not that. I don't fight people.
He doesn't fight a lot of people.
I mean, if I have to,
seeing how your friends are like you, because let's be honest here, I've seen some of them. Let's mention, Halo fan, Come E Mueller. You haven't seen a whole lot of him, but I have. Probably some others. Y'all are trash.
Yeah, no,
trying to fight us is another thing.
Having an argument over the internet is one thing, but threatening to come to attack me, assault me, that's an entirely another thing. That's an entirely another point.
I'm gonna bring pain on you physically and then not care about it.
Yeah, come do it.
Legit.
Don't make empty threats on the internet. Just come do it. I'll give you my address. I will give you a place and time. I will give you directions. I'll even give you gas money to come over here. Do it. You won't.
We're not saying it's right for you to show up, and we're not saying it's right for us to accept it, but if you're going to threaten us, hell, we'll go down.
Might as well.
Or you can go fuck yourself.
Bitch, please, you act like a fucking childish little 6-year-old. Alright, into the second video.
Right, this one's going to be less of just talking about his character and more of the way he critiques people.
And it's his video on dance time.
It's his first one.
I'm only trying to help YouTube.
Like an hour ago.
Disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm only trying to help a YouTuber. If you think I'm tagging you...
Okay, pause it here. I hate that. I hate the fact that he says I'm trying to help people. No, I hate it. I hate it so much. No, you're not trying to help them.
Commentaries are not to help people. They're to have criticism and entertainment.
Yes.
To tell the person what they're doing wrong.
It is not a point of you saying, I'm helping this person, because it just makes you look like a pretentious asshole.
Exactly. If you were going to help someone, you wouldn't be doing a commentary, you'd be just giving them advice.
Yeah. And if you were really trying to help them, I don't think an entire video would be necessary. Videos are really
just some tips.
It's like, hey, maybe over a DM, maybe in the comment section of a video, maybe it's just like a Twitter reply, hey, I like this.
And even if
I saw this, but I think there's some things you can work on. That's all you need to do if you're really trying to help that person. You're not trying to help the person. You're exploiting them for content.
And legit, half of this video is sort of advice, but in a way, he's still dissing the person. Mm-hmm. So again, it's not really... And then he wants to be like, I'm just helping, no, I'm not doing any pain. You diss them in the video.
You act like... Let's continue with the video.
All this shit about to start drama, just know that I am just trying to help you out, and I'm not trying
The fact that you say you don't start drama is retarded.
You may not... you start drama, but you could say... Maybe you didn't. Maybe... Let's just say Colton did start the drama. Let's say maybe Colton did. It wouldn't even matter anyway, because you're the type of person who would escalate drama. You said you don't want the drama to happen, but you keep escalating it. You keep doing things to escalate the drama. You are not trying to end any type of drama. You made that ending video because you knew Colton was going to make a response to it. You made something knowing that he was going to do another thing. If you really wanted it to stop, you would have just stopped altogether. You would have just not done anything.
The fact that I say one thing, and then he wants to make me off as the bad guy, saying, oh, I started this war, when really... He started it because he can't take a freaking comment. And then him and Halo Fan want to come at me and freaking taught me about making so much response videos on their videos and be like, you can't take criticism. It just shows that you can't take criticism. Bitch, it just shows you can't take criticism over my Twitter comments.
No, KHbrony, you are doing the wrong thing if you cannot take criticism. You clearly cannot take any criticism. But the fact that you are criticizing other people means that you cannot do that. You can't criticize other people and then get mad when you get criticized.
This on you or anything like that. As for this video, take the criticism, take it or leave it, and hope you guys enjoy the video. And also, if you guys didn't read my Twitter page, which I'm pretty sure no which one still hasn't with the
No, pause this. He blocked you. He blocked him. He blocked me and him before we could even read that. So he made the post, blocked us, and then was made unavailable to us that he was like, I'm done with it.
Might I add, though, that he unblocked me for a short period of time, and I can actually, since I don't have my phone, Gavin can pop it up.
I'm still blocked.
I'm still blocked.
I know for a fact I'm still blocked, but... Yeah, Tetris real quick. I know I'm still blocked.
The guy says, oh, I'm done with this freaking war. It says on my Twitter page that I'm done with the war, you all can read it. Bitch, we can't read it.
No, we literally can't. You blocked it, you stripped our ability to even read the page. Right here, yeah, I'm blocked. Right here, yeah. This might be a bad quality but I'm still blocked.
We are blocked.
I cannot see any of his tweets.
Actually ended the war. I said I'm done with that whole drama, and so let's just drop it. It's time to go.
In the last couple of videos that I've watched of his, he has mentioned the drama, even though he said, I'm done with the drama. You cannot keep saying that you're done with drama over and over again in every single video, or else you're not done with the drama. You want it to keep going, you're just not going to do anything to escalate it. You are doing things to escalate it without doing major things. You are just slowly trying to make sure that Colton makes another video on you. You're slowly trying to make sure that someone responds.
Because he knows that it's going to get him views, it's going to get me views, and it's going to keep it going. That's what he wants. He wants it to be an infinite circle of keep going until he finally knows that I'll give up because I'm tired of the crap, and he'll win no matter how much bad shit he said. He's going to try and cover that up in each video, which is what he's doing now, by saying, I'm ending the war no matter what the hell I just said. It's kind of disturbing how he actually manages to sleep at night after saying that and not waking up and being like, the consequences. Because I've had the same experience. I will actually share this. That I've actually told someone to kill themselves before. And it's very bad on my part. I was very young at the time, but that is no excuse for my action. I fell asleep and woke up knowing that I was scared to come to school because I actually thought my consequences had an action. I actually thought I was going to go to school and she wasn't going to be there for the fact of the fear of she might have actually done it. And this guy says these craps, goes to sleep, wakes up, and just comes out and makes this random video that has nothing to do with anything about what he said, but some other person named Dan Stein, and goes, "Oh, I'm done with the drama, guys."
Okay.
Shows
Think
no
about this, KHbrony. Think about this.
mercy.
You clearly have no idea of what ramification your words can have. Think about this. Think about, let's say, in the next 2 days, Colin's cousin just ends up to be dead from his injuries. How are you going to feel? What would that say about you? You literally wished death on a person that a few days later died.
Oh, but you wouldn't know that because
But you
you and your
wouldn't care.
friends just like criticizing him.
You wouldn't care. That's what makes you a horrible person. I know you wouldn't care. You wouldn't have said that if you would have cared. Let's continue with this. Let's
Do a new commentary with a new guy. Let's begin.
whatever.
Beyond Dan Stein. And before you guys say anything, this is not affiliated with Halo Fan HP00. This is my personal commentary when I go and look him up.
Don't lie, you did it because
Halo
Fan HP00 did it because the fact of you two, ever since the drama, you decided to get him involved randomly after I did my comment, which it should have just been me, you, one-on-one, but then you decided to have your little friend come in so that I can do the fucking same. I do the fucking same.
Now, personally, I am kind of open-minded to the people in the CEC, but as soon as I typed in Dan Stein, well, it's kind of bad, but I'm still going to be fair. I'm going to give him a shot. So, why don't we roll his clip of this video right here?
Okay. So we're gonna try and go on YouTube and try our best to look for some good content. So
Can I add in that this wasn't even on Dan Stein's channel. I don't even know if it was Dan Stein, to be honest. It was on some other guy's channel or some other girl's channel, seeing how the name was kind of a girl name. It doesn't sound like Dan a little bit. It does, but not a whole lot.
I haven't done a lot of research into this. I can't
And might I add that the com that I did over this video, people gave me criticism being like, Dan's 14. What age was he at the time of this video?
Yeah, who knows? I don't know if
most likely around 6 years old.
I can't definitely say, hey,
so technically,
it was Dan, or it wasn't Dan,
he's 14,
or it was like someone else. I can't say that.
Whether he's 14 now doesn't mean that he is 14 in this video.
Yeah.
So technically, my point still stands. You were criticizing a kid, a little kid.
Even then, even if he was 14 when he made this video, you were still criticizing a minor. Why? Why are you criticizing children?
Might I add that
Why?
It's not even on Dan Stein's channel. It's Dan Stein maybe, but it's not over his channel. It's a whole other channel. I looked on Dan Stein's channel. This video is not on his channel. This is on someone else's channel. This is not. There's a possibility that this could not even be Dan Stein. Who knows?
where's the first place we should look?
Are you going to actually, fucking click on a video, or are you just going to stand there for a good 5 minutes? I mean, holy fucking shit. You're seriously standing there, waiting to click on the video, and may I remind you that you're
He's got a
also
good point, but the
using
fact that
emojis.
he's saying that is still... Dan still has a point standing, even if he's criticizing that point. Dan says he's looking for a video. He's scrolling, looking for a video, and he wants to complain about, why are you scrolling? He's literally said why he's scrolling.
Yeah, I do think he has a point here that,
He's got a point, but it's not very good.
Let's continue.
The end, or however the fuck you say it, but it's the recording software that has a little watermark.
And this is, pause this here. He goes on here to say that, to criticize Dan, or whoever made the video, I'm not going to say who made it, but he criticizes them for having a watermark in their video when he literally has it in the corner. And that's not even the best part. He acknowledges the fact that he has a watermark in the corner of his video, but he still criticizes Dan for doing it. What? That doesn't make any sense.
Or whatever it's called. Fuck.
Fast forward to the video, you're welcome.
Why are you fast forwarding?
I don't know, I guess this is the part where the video, he's watching the video, but he doesn't say anything about it.
You don't really need to fast forward a video then at that point. He could have just kind of... He didn't.
Oh my fucking god. You didn't just do that. You literally just didn't do that. You literally loaded up a video, you watched it, and that's it. If you're making a commentary, where I looked up this video thanks to Dual Tones, this was supposed to be commentary material. This isn't commentary material at all. All this is just you watching videos. This automatically makes it commentary material for other YouTubers to go and try to help you with. Look, if you want to pick commentary material, why don't you watch a video, do your research, and critique it? You're just reacting. And that is a completely different topic altogether.
A thing that KHbrony has done before, disguising it as a commentary. And in an earlier video on a dude doing a commentary on another dude's channel, that was critiqued by a bigger commentary person in the CC, I guess. He basically reacts to it. He doesn't really criticize anything. He just kind of says, no, or yes. The entire video is just no, or yes. Why? You're criticizing Dan Stein for doing this while you did the exact same thing. You did the exact same thing earlier. I don't care if you disowned it. It is still something you did. It is still something I can criticize you for. I don't care. Maybe you can say you're not proud of it, but I can still criticize you for doing it.
Got a coat. Shit. He slapped him, grab his head, put him in the ground, dude.
If you search up Minecraft on YouTube, you'll just see a shitstorm.
I had a point in my last video, but I deleted it because of
It will
people.
help if you actually decide to actually spell the damn game right.
And this is where I'm going to bring up that point from that video into this.
No,
you want to talk about spelling?
No, KHbrony, you cannot criticize someone for doing something that you do all the time. You cannot criticize someone
It just makes
for,
you look like a
doing the exact
hypocrite.
same actions that you can do, that you are doing, on multiple different videos, spanning the entire time I've been across your channel. You have done this over and over again. Do not act like you haven't, because you have. You cannot just say, wow, it'd be great if you could learn how to spell the game, when you misspell almost everything.
Not just even in your videos, in the freaking comments on Twitter.
And you don't even give, you as an adult should know
how to
more
spell.
than a kid to know, not only to learn how to spell, but to proofread and look over what you did and say, oh, looks like I spelled that wrong, instead of just sending it without looking over what you said. It's baffling to me that you are an adult.
How old is this kid? Like fucking 4 years old? Hold the fucking phone. You're using a goddamn computer?
No, he's not.
No, it's not.
He's using a tablet.
It's just, yeah.
There are tablets, KHbrony. If you would have done your research,
Might I also
there are tablets
add
that can
he's
have
like,
keyboard tablets.
I kinda
or
like-
they're laptops, but they use the Android software instead of an actual laptop software. Instead of like, I don't
Can
know.
we just
I don't know much
explain-
about computers, but they're using the Android software and not like a.
Can we just say how dumb he is to not look down when that went like that cursor went like that? He's like, you're using a computer? The freaking keyboard is right there on the screen.
Then he goes on to explain how he's baffled at the fact that someone is using an Android OS on a fucking computer, which is just clearly not what's happening.
Why are you wanting fucking Android? Like, why are you fucking wanting the Android software?
Can't even say the freaking name. Okay.
First off, why would you decide to use that? That is the most stupid way to record any sort of video in my entire life. There's literally other options to record YouTube. There's OBS, XSplit. There's fucking anything you can do.
Those things are, I don't think those things. I don't know about XSplit. No, OBS is not compatible with
Why?
Android.
This makes you really look like a noob and really make you look like an idiot.
How?
How does
Just
how does
because
using an Android software make you look like an idiot?
idiot.
Yeah, using an Android OS is not making you look an idiot. The fact that he's saying that just using a certain type of software will make you look like an idiot makes him look like an idiot.
Might I add at the beginning of this video, he said this is for help.
Yeah,
This is
not,
just criticism.
This is just criticizing him. You are not helping him by
Insulting
saying
him.
why didn't you just use iOS or
It's kind of
OBS or I'm kind of dumb. OBS or exploit.
It's kind of
so what?
It's kind of sad how the fact of these 77 views, I hope, are people laughing at him, and people doing commentaries on this commentary because it deserves it. I really hope these 77 viewers are not acting like they agree with this, because this is.
I hope they don't agree with this.
Seeing how he has freaking
likes
likes on the video.
He has had one good point. In his entire video, he's had one good point.
I'm still going to point out the fact of how much dislikes I get on videos of Halo fan and this guy are so weird. They're so weird. Because you don't think... I mean, sure, the video could be bad, but this guy still mentioned my cousin. We'll get to that in another... But still, I'm going to bring this up. Like, the guy mentioned my cousin and all that. And they dislike it. I'm not saying you have to like it. I'm not saying you have to...
You're disliking someone, critiquing someone has attacked them, pretty much. You may not have physically attacked them, you attack their family. Whether indirectly or, indirectly, but you still attack their family.
And then, the fact that these videos are so dumb, he has a whole bunch of likes on them. It again brings me to the point, either he's telling his fans or friends to do stuff to my videos and his videos, or he's using separate channels.
We never know. I won't ever.
I know there's no way this guy has any sort of likings. Because most of the people that he talks to have admitted that this guy is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks good.
This next one, he goes, I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, those intros, yeah.
Why? I'm sorry, I just woke up to the sound of boredom. You're literally complimenting on the intro. You didn't say...
It kind of brings me to the meta point that I did earlier. His insults are so bad.
I know, he's not a good
That's why in any of the other videos, and all the other said in the video that I did skip, was just a bunch of, ooh, look at that, ooh, look at that, ooh, look at that. And it's all the fucking time. What is the matter with you, kid? If you're going to do a commentary, do the damn commentary right.
Oh, we're out of coke. Shit. He slapped his head, put him in the ground.
In most of his videos, he has this, I'm trying to make a video, but I don't want my mom to come in and ruin the video. So even in trying to comedically yell, he instead kind of just gives it, yeah. It's not yelling. You're just kind of using less air to talk. Really, I might even be wrong with how I'm saying that, but you're not really doing any. It's not good. You're just empty screaming.
I'm sure it's probably a pointless interjection, but it's still something that should be said because it's stupid.
It's dumb. And if you're gonna make a video like that, if you want to be serious about you want to make these mini jokes, or
talk
confidently. Yeah, you gotta be confident. You don't portray being confident that you have that you think you have good points. You just kind of say, "Here's my points. I don't really care. I don't really know if they're good or not, but here." Dude, you gotta be confident, man.
I don't want you making gross content out of a beloved 90s character.
Now you really start criticizing? You start fucking criticizing the moment I fucking lost my damn shit because you decided to go and defend Sonic the Hedgehog? What in the fuck? Now this is really going to start bugging the piss out of me. Okay, final thoughts. Why is this bugging the piss out of me, you may thought? Because he's fucking, he's really young, which I honestly don't, that doesn't matter in the slightest. You could be fucking 50, and I don't give a damn. But, basically
he's definitely, got the same mindset that we have. It doesn't matter how old you are. But it does matter if he understands what a commentary really was at the time. I do think age does matter to a certain extent. I don't think it matters. I do think it matters when he's criticizing little kids for doing something that they have no understanding on.
And then insulting my cousin.
And then
it was
insult.
probably like 2 years old. I don't care what fucking age you are.
Like,
I'll talk shit about you if I want to.
like, he doesn't know what age is like a good cutoff to like not like harshly criticize for. Like he's dumb. It's as simple as that. And when people criticize things that have a kid that's really young, they're not really criticizing the kid. They're criticizing the people that are abusing the kid. They're not
Or criticizing what the kid's doing.
But like
this guy's
even when they're criticizing what the kid's doing, they're not criticizing the kid for doing it. They're criticizing the people behind the kid. Like at least more popular.
The kid wouldn't do it.
Yeah, the kid wouldn't. The kid doesn't like. The kid probably would likes to do it, but he doesn't. He's not like. That wouldn't be like the first thing he would do. Like when he wakes up, he just wants to go play. He doesn't want to sit in front of a camera. Like it's just obvious.
Comes down to it, you got to know the content you're going to do. You can't just go searching through YouTube and then be like, oh, this will be a good one, and just sit there and watch it. Or you're going to have dumb comments like, oh, that's a cool intro, and then don't say anything else throughout that entire fucking video. And to top it all off, you decide to use a computer version of Android to go and capture all of your videos.
Do you have proof?
Like, you didn't look up, like, because there are tablets that have computer like keyboard accessories that you can use.
But he never said in that video that he was using it.
Yeah, he never. Well,
again, he
was clearly using a tablet.
Yeah.
You can make the like.
But he never. And even if it was a computer, he never said he was using Android. And even if he was using a computer,
he was clearly using an Android OS.
Yeah, again, he was clearly using a tablet because.
Yeah.
Like, my tablet does the same exact thing.
So, yeah.
Again,
he's making a point that has no real weight behind it.
Maybe that's the only version of Android that you have. But fucking you could have used OBS or whatever to get that goddamn footage. It makes you look like a fool. But anyway, I hope my advice helps. Anyway, I'm the KHbrony. Have yourselves a good night, and may your hearts be the guiding key.
Okay. Now it's time for the real shit. The real thing, pretty much the thing we've been talking about this entire video. And really the thing that has really sparked this. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the comments because...
And the description.
And the description. Are we reading the description?
We're going to read the description first.
Oh, okay. So... Right. Okay, what the fuck? There we go. Okay, and then I just want to pause. I don't want to actually watch your video. That's what we're about to do.
So we're gonna read the comments actually first, then the description.
Well, the comments is just them talking.
Yeah, it's just
him. Yeah, and I don't really care for that.
Okay, so the description, I'll let Gavin read it.
I am done with Nova. I have a small dick, Tron. If you're really trying to be serious in this, and you're really trying to stop the drama, then why are you making this type of insult? Just say, hey, look, I'm done with the drama. You don't have to insult them to do that. You don't have to look like a dick.
It kind of makes the statement of that you're not done.
You're not done with it. Because you're literally trying to insult him as you're saying you're done with it. You were not done with the drama. Like, he can say that the war has started, but I am done with it. He could say I'm a furry, which is true. Disgusting. He can say I'm bisexual. I don't care. Is that an insult? Is being bisexual an insult?
I never even pointed out the fact that
I don't even think he ever said that. Like,
I never pointed
out
his
offended that he
sexuality.
thinks it's an insult. I'm offended as a bisexual male. I am offended that he's
exactly. Yeah, I was bisexual.
Yeah, I am offended. I don't care. I know I was wrong in saying I wish death over his cousin, but he needs to learn when to stop fucking talking.
Does that give you the fucking right, though?
No. You know you were in the wrong, but you're not apologizing for it. You can know someone is in the wrong, but you without apologizing.
I'm sorry for wishing death on your cousin, but again, you shouldn't have done this.
Yeah, no.
And
just say I'm sorry.
That.
You don't have to.
Even
but
if
you
I
should have.
It
ruins all credibility an apology even had. There's no apology even there. He
legit says, I'm sorry for wishing death. He doesn't say sorry. He just says,
no.
I said I wish death upon his cousin, but you shouldn't have said this, and then I wouldn't have said that. Even if I did say that, You shouldn't have said it, period.
And then it says, he needs to know when to stop talking shit to others and move on with his life. Because I can't hurt him or anyone he loves, but I can say everything he's doing is wrong when it comes to talking shit to the CC and everyone else. So goodbye, Novotron. No, he's not in the wrong for talking about shit about the CC. CC might have internal problems. I'm not looking at the CC. He is. He has the right to say, hey, there's something wrong with the community. There's something wrong with the people in the community. Just because he's attacking a group of people that you're in does not give him the right. That does not make him wrong. Because he's criticizing a group of people does not make him wrong. Does not make the things he's doing wrong. He's just criticizing the thing you do. I can say you criticize a guy that I like. You're a bad person. No, because you're not. You're not a bad person for criticizing someone. That doesn't make you a bad person.
It's legit an opinion.
And anyone else, dude, you can't just take up for everyone. There are people that deserve to be criticized. There are people that need to learn from the criticism. And that's something you need to do. You need to learn from what we have said and change.
But you won't.
He won't, no. What he needs to do is he needs to not respond to this video. He needs to go
and think.
He needs to go and think. He needs to log out of his YouTube account. He can still watch YouTube, but he doesn't have to. But out of his account, he needs to go. He needs to log out of Twitter. He needs to log out of every social media and just go and think. Go and think about his actions. Maybe just relax and not.
Reflect on what you've said.
Reflect on
come
yourself.
Back, make a sorry video or say sorry.
Don't
at least.
Say sorry to at least a person. You don't have to make an entire video. You don't have to make
You don't have to make an entire video.
You can just say DM him like, hey, look, I'm sorry for what I said. I knew it was the wrong thing. I shouldn't have said it. That's all you have to do.
I'm not requesting this, but it's better if you actually manage. Send a paragraph of sorry, because you can't just be like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. There's no real weight. You're saying I'm sorry for what I said. Does not have any real weight. You have to mean it, and you clearly right now do not mean it, and that makes you a horrible person.
Because I'm only saying you should make a paragraph not just because of you said what my cousin. You're probably gonna be like, why do we gotta make a whole paragraph of me saying sorry because I insulted your cousin once? It's because it's big, and for the fact of it wasn't just my cousin that you were attacking me with. It was family, it was my girlfriend, it was many other things too that were said.
Yeah. It was just... let's get on with the actual video here.
Let me just tell you this, Novotron. The only reason...
Roll it back.
He can say it is, but it's only just beginning. He shouldn't have said the things that he should have said, and, well, consequences are consequences, whether he likes it or not.
Au contraire, my friend. Actually, this is over. This is stupid. All you do is rant about
if it's
whatever
stupid,
I
why'd
do.
you start it?
You said.
Okay, pause it here. I don't want to talk over him. We've done that like once or twice, and that's something I've criticized him before in the past, at least behind the camera, out of the camera. They're saying it's stupid is not like you're just saying it's stupid, and that's why you're done. Why? It's not a reason to be done with something. You can't just say, "Oh, this has been stupid. I'm done. Bye." Like, you gotta have other reasoning behind it. Like, I totally forgot what he was gonna say there because we'll just back it up to there.
I rant about what you do, and you rant about what I do.
Okay, I know what he's talking about now. You're just saying that like all you do is rant about me. All I do is rant about you. Let's just stop. You don't have to. You didn't have to rant about him. You could have just. That was your fault to begin with. Not only did you start it, but you kept it going. You could have just let Colton make that first response video, and none of this would have ever happened. But no, you had to keep it going. Continue.
It's a constant circle of shit. So why don't I just end it with this Will rant right here? Novotron. If you guys haven't ever heard of Novotron, he's basically your everyday YouTuber that you see, basically. All he does is play Fortnite, and that's basically it. Occasionally he has this YouTube Battle Royale thing. And
I just play Fortnite.
Yeah. You just play Fortnite, dude. He said it.
I've done multiple Fortnite videos, but that doesn't mean I just play it.
You just play Fortnite, dude. That's what he said.
That's what he said. That doesn't mean it's right.
That's what. Yeah, doesn't. I mean,
he may be a dick rider, but
he was at least. You were.
He still is. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah.
He wants to say we're done. He'll come back.
Eventually.
overall he was a swell guy until he decided to tamper with the commentary community, and that's a
He was a cool dude until he started criticizing the a group of people I'm in. He was a swell dude until he criticized a group of people. Wow, KHbrony. Wow.
Mature.
Just because someone criticizes something that a group of people that you're in makes them a bad person. Makes them a horrible person. The fact that you think that, the fact that you even just said that, makes you a bad person for even assuming that just because someone criticizes a person makes them a bad person.
You criticize the person that criticized someone. Like, it...
community that I'm a part of, and a commentary that he shouldn't be a part of. He's too unexperienced. He's too...
This is where he goes on about being experienced, which doesn't
They're
fucking
not.
matter, because you may have been doing this a long time. I don't give a shit about how long you've been doing it. You're not good at it. You make a couple good points, and that's it.
And seeing by
it doesn't
half
matter,
of your
like-
comms, and half of how people are correcting you on them, and half of what we've seen so far, you're not that experienced.
I don't give a shit about how experienced you are. You may have been doing this since you were since YouTube started, but you're not good at it. You were not good at being a commentator. You're not good at it. That's the reason people criticize you. That's the reason I'm criticizing you, because you made controversial comments that you're just kind of trying to brush over, like you didn't do them, and the fact that you are acting like you're helping people when you're literally just exploiting them for content. That is exactly what we're doing. I'm not hiding the fact. I don't want to hide the fact that we're just using him for content. I'm calling you out because you did some stupid shit. Just say it. Don't say I'm helping this person, because you're not helping this person. You weren't just saying, you were in that last video, the DSI video, you did nothing to help him. You didn't give him any advice. You literally just criticized him the entire video. You are not helping anyone, KHbrony.
Might I just also add that, like, you want to be like, oh, I'm in the right, because even though I insulted him, him and his family, many others, his love of his girlfriend, his other stuff that he's involved in his main life, and me leaving makes me the bigger man.
Yeah, because I'm stopping it after I basically insult everything he likes, everything he loves. I'm out now. I'm good. You know what? I don't want him to do the same thing back to me. I'm good.
I'm too scared to have him probably, just because since I'm gonna spoil all of your life to the media, even on YouTube and Twitter. I'm gonna block you on Twitter, and I'm gonna end the war here on YouTube because I'm afraid that you're gonna do the same to me, and half of my stuff is worse than your stuff. Like, the fact that, I'll say it here right now, I retweet fucking furry porn and shit on my Twitter page.
If you're gonna do that, man, get a side account, please.
It's nasty as hell.
Please. I do the same. I don't do furry shit, but I have a side account for that
Fucking
shit.
animal abuse, bestiality. What the hell is wrong with you?
Get attention, even for some bad commentaries. Like the commentary he did on Meta. Like, that one was actually a pretty bad commentary.
This man literally made an entire video saying how good he would, how he beat Meta. He goes on to say that he only said that he beat Meta, and these commentary was really good to boost his ego, to give him more support. No, because if you said it in a comment section, would have made sense. But the fact that you didn't say it in the comment section, you made an entire video about it, clearly shows that you have more passion for the subject than you like to believe. You would like to say that you actually believed that Colton's commentary was good, but since he's attacking you, you cannot admit that something he did was good, or that you like something that he did. You cannot admit that because he's a bad person. I can't like something a bad person did.
Commentary, even though I tried to say it was good just to try to boost your moral support, it was still
Bitch. Nah, you were dick riding because I was deciding to do something that you did, but I did it better.
And then KHbrony was like, literally on Twitter, he was going around like, wow, like advertising to people pretty much on Twitter. He was.
Here's Snowmatron.
He made an entire video about it. You don't make an entire video about something if you don't really think it's good.
He wants to say that, and then goes and says, oh, I only did that because it was pretty bad, but I was only doing it to help you more sport. No, you didn't. You thought it was amazing.
You
Or else
thought it
you
was
would have
great.
advertised it and recorded a whole video just about it. About how I was doing stuff on Meta.
Yeah, no, it was dumb.
And then he wants
Like,
to...
this sentence was stupid on KHbrony's part. If he wanted to act like that Colton did bad commentaries, he would have just mentioned one of the other commentary he's done at this point, other than Meta. He could have said that the war on Halo fan was bad. And that would have made a lot more sense. That would have made a lot more sense because KHbrony wasn't going around parading that his commentary against Meta was amazing, like he did with the Meta one. On Halo fan. I got confused here. And what he wasn't going around advertising the one on Halo fan was great, like he did with the Meta one. So if he would have said, hey, he has done bad commentaries in the past, like the one he did on Halo fan, that would have made more sense than the one he did on Meta, because you literally went around advertising it, saying it was good.
And then you want to come over here and say I was only doing that to boost your more support, and then straight after that, we know that's wrong, and then he straight after that says this.
Now, I know what you're saying when we started this war. I know a lot of people want to bring up it was
Go
good
back.
to try to boost your moral support. It was still fucking bad. Now,
If it was bad, why did you go around prancing around on Twitter
I don't get why he was
to Sonic Ward
advertising.
and Keo saying, oh, look, he's new to comms. Oh, I'm going to make a separate video on YouTube showing how Novatron won my war with Meta. Which also brings me to the fact that you need people to do your job for you because you're too much of a pussy. But yet you can make threats and all this, but then not back it up.
Screenplay.
I know what you're saying when we started this war. I know a lot of people want to bring up the fact that I did call out death threats onto his cousin. I'm not saying that I can kill him. I'm not saying I should.
This is where I get a little mad.
Now,
I'm not saying
Cause
that I
Gavin-
can or I will, but like that does not give you.
See-
That does not make it right. Because of the fact you said it. That does not make saying I can't do it and I won't do it. That does not make it right that you said that.
I'll edit it out.
Okay. But the fact that you even said that is just baffling. It's baffling that you even said that. Then it's baffling that you go on to defend yourself from saying it. Because you may not think you're defending yourself, but in saying that, you are defending yourself. You are literally defending yourself on making a comment like that. What the fuck? You disgust me.
But I also point out the fact of, not only does it make me mad because it's my cousin, and I left YouTube because of it, it makes everybody else mad because everybody else that supported me. Gavin, Domain119, Janet the editor, Rex is Beast, my girlfriend, my family, his family. It disgusts every single one of us. It affects me the most because he's my family member, but everyone else around me, they know what that feels like because he could have died at 2 years old. And even if he's living now, which he is, he's doing amazing, he's still going to be traumatized. And then you want to call out a death sentence on him? Like, yeah, I hope he dies. It's...
The main thing that makes me mad is you did not apologize. You in this video, you did not go outside of Twitter. You did not do anything to apologize to this man for saying this comment. But now, not only you have to apologize for saying this comment, you have to apologize for defending yourself because that is horrible. The fact that you thought it was the right thing to do to defend yourself because of that comment. No, horrible person.
with this means that I can't do anything about it. I'm behind the mic, just like Novatron's behind the mic. No times. And also, one thing I would like to make super fucking clear is the fact that he is turning the commentary community into a drama. Like
It's been a drama since day one.
Listen, KHbrony.
If you're going to criticize on someone else's commentary, what's that going to lead to? An infinite amount of response videos and comms, which equals drama. It's been a drama since day one.
You cannot make a community about criticizing other people and it not be filled with drama. You cannot blame Colton for human emotion that comes when people criticize people. You cannot blame a single person based on one emotion that every human has. You cannot blame him for that.
Turning everything into a fucking ass drama, and that is no good. Why are you trying to do this? God knows, but basically whenever it comes down to it, he just has to man up, say that it was wrong, and
How am I wrong?
How apropos is it that the man saying that Colton should man up and admit that he was wrong isn't manning up and saying that he was wrong? Holy fucking shit! What a beautiful, beautiful circle of hypocrisy. Just so good.
The drama and move on with his damn life, or else he's going to end up being unrespected. He's going to be not appreciated.
You mean
You mean trying to?
I don't understand.
I get
how
what
you
you're
have-
trying to say. Is that because of why I keep getting dislikes? Huh? Is because you... That kind of just makes it sound like that you have told fans and friends to go dislike my videos.
KHbrony.
Because you think I'm in the wrong. I could already tell you those are where the dislikes are coming from, because no one else has disliked my videos. They all agree with me.
KHbrony. The fact that you even said that Colton should man up is the problem, but it's...
What's also bad is that the fact that you defended a death sentence.
You defended... let's continue with the video. I'm gonna get a little too mad if we don't keep...
The reason why he, quote-unquote, says that he's the most important person inside of the CC right now is because...
I am. I'm literally the most talked about thing right now, whether anybody wants to admit it or not. I am. You guys want to say 2 people mentioned me? Nah. There's more than 2 people. There's more than 2 people. There's more than Q, and there's more than Halo fan HP00. I actually have a video that I put up on Twitter instead of YouTube because it was pointless to put on YouTube. Because I thought this whole situation is dumb as well. But I keep responding to your shit and Halo fan shit because this whole shit is not my fault. It is yours. And the video I put up on Twitter is literally you and Halo fans live stream talking shit on me, my life again, and freaking talking along with Halo fan being like, oh, it's so funny how he's getting so mad over this stuff. It's hilarious. I'm gonna make something on him, and I'm gonna he's obviously gonna respond. You guys are asswipes.
Let's continue with this.
Damn, like, attention hog. Like, he just wants attention like a little baby. Like,
KHbrony. You say that Colton wants attention, but you continue this drama for the majority of the length. You started the drama. You made drama for attention. And again, another circle of hypocrisy.
little bitch. Like, he just wants to get attention so much because throughout the majority of his videos, he gets occasionally 10 views, he gets occasionally 6 views. His live streams, he actually gets almost 0 views 90% of the time. Whoever jumps in is most likely his friends. And so...
Bitch, you jumped into my Fortnite stream one time.
He jumps into his streams a lot. KHbrony is usually the freaking viewer of the streams.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have that good of a community, but somehow, someway, he's got 108 subscribers. Well, let me just tell you this, Neutron. The only reason why you have that much subscribers is because you actually did YouTube longer than me. But I know my community.
I don't... Okay.
You could have had the same amount, even if I started before. Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh my
Look
God.
at Shinra. I started before him. He's got more subscribers than me.
Experience doesn't matter.
I've had so many other failed accounts that have actually lost track. This is my only good...
So you have admitted that you have other accounts. So which means you probably are using those accounts to dislike my videos, to try and make a point, that and also subscribing to yourself. Because I have unsubscribed on both my channels, Novotron Vlogs, and my main channel, Novotron, and you were at 23. You were at 25 when I unsubscribed with both channels. Now you're automatically back to 25 after about a few days. It's kind of suspicious.
Whole account that I've ever had. And so, yes, you can maybe say, oh, he's just experienced because he doesn't have that much subscribers. Shut the fuck up. Like, just shut up.
He's literally telling people, he's giving himself a counterpoint, and then he's telling that person to shut up. Wonderful. Wonderful view. What a wonderful summary of how KHbrony is
So anyone that sides on mine,
anyone that opposes KHbrony is a fucking idiot. That's basically what he basically just explained.
I am just as experienced as anyone is when it comes down to YouTube. And honestly, the one thing that I hate about you is the fact that you decide to make all these fucking videos and they make no damn sense. The YouTube Battle Royale. Basically, that is you putting together a couple CPUs.
Can you explain to me how that doesn't make sense?
Yeah, it's just a tournament of a bunch of YouTubers in it.
The title in it is an accessory, just to make you feel like an actual victor. The tournament makes sense because I put that together from my mind.
It was a fun idea
to make content, to get fans and other YouTubers involved, to win the tournament, to do what almost probably everyone wants to do because everyone has to make a video on Novotron. Give me any challenge in the world besides kill myself and delete my channel. It's a fun way to interact, and it gets stuff at me.
With
how does that not make sense?
Of a bunch of YouTubers.
He goes on to compare this to Smash Bros. He's like, I get to do this in Smash Bros. Too. Who cares? Who cares if you can do it? The fact that means it makes sense to you because you can do it in another game. That just makes it make perfect sense then. Because you could have done this in any game. You could have done this in like a wrestling game. Could have done this in a football game, Mortal Kombat. You could have done it in any type of game that lets you have two CPUs fight against each other.
The gaming Trog and whoever the hell Janet is. And so, like, you put together these YouTubers, and all they do is just fight for the title. It's not that interesting. I could do the same thing with fucking Smash Bros. And it won't even matter, but whatever. But overall, Novotron, you are just a bad person. Heck, you even sent.
I won't admit that I'm a good person.
No one's a good person, but there are people.
But you're definitely worse than I am.
There are people. Okay, there is no true good person in the world, I believe. But there are people that you can tell just by looking at their actions they're a bad person. Okay, let me explain. The way I look at things, there's not a single person that's a good person. There are decent people and there are bad people. KHbrony, you are a bad person. Think about what you did. Go sit in the corner and think about what you did. I don't give a shit if I'm your mom. I don't give a shit if I'm marrying you. You deserve to go sit in the corner and think about what you did. You deserve that. You deserve to think about everything you've done so far. You need to go sit in a corner and think about it. Then come back and then make some apology to him. Not on a video. I don't want you to do that on a video. I want you to do it in DM over... You know what? I would rather you do it over a voice call. That way it comes out of your mouth. You don't have... That way you can type anything. I can type anything in the world and not mean it.
That doesn't mean you mean it.
No. Like, make an apology and leave. For... You know what? I'm not saying leave for, like, forever. I'm not saying delete your channel. I'm saying leave for 2 months. It's a good time to kind of relax, not have to worry about YouTube.
Reflect on your actions.
Yeah, reflect on yourself. Like...
Which I'm pretty sure is a threat. Now, I'm not scared by the threat because, like I said before, you actually, like, fucking have nothing to do. You are just a man behind the camera. Or a boy behind the camera because you still haven't hit puberty yet.
Now, KHbrony is trying to insult again when the fact that he is an adult trying to criticize a 15-year-old. Who does that make the real man here? Golden's not a man because he's not a fucking adult. He's not a man. But the fact that KHbrony, you live in the United States of America. Technically, a legal adult is 18. You said you were over 18.
Even said in a video you were 18.
I don't know how old you are, KHbrony. I don't know if it's true. If it's not true that you were over 18, then you were an idiot for saying that you were over 18. That just makes you look
more disgusting.
Look like an idiot. The fact that you are an adult, or at least you advertise you're an adult, criticizing a bunch of kids on the internet instead of, I don't know, getting a job, going to college, doing something to help the outside world because you're an adult. You can do anything. You are an adult. You have the legal... I mean, of course, it has to be within the laws, but you can go do anything you want. You're an adult. You have that ability. The fact that you are choosing to argue with a bunch of 12, 13, 14, 15, you're going to argue with a bunch of minors on the internet. Why? Why the fuck are you doing that? Go do something. Go do something else. If you want to be on the internet, that's fine. If you want to make videos, that's fine. But I think that the fact that you've been criticizing. I'm sorry, I'm kind of just flustered here. The fact that you were criticizing a bunch of 14, 15 minors, pretty much, makes you a horrible person. Especially the fact that you told one of these minors that you wish their cousin died. KHbrony, you disgust me.
Probably still in 7th grade. So, whatever. But anyway, I'm done ranting. Novatron, you are fucking done. You are done. You are out of here. I don't care if you want to keep bringing up the drama. This is my last official video I'm doing on Novatron.
I don't believe it. You can say it.
Respond to comments. I may still speak my own opinion. But like you said, we have the
I really hope you do.
I hope you do.
So
I hope
can
you
go and say
actually
whatever
take this as a
shit I
fucking
want
lesson
to you.
and you
So,
go think about what you
and I'll
fucking
see
done
you
instead
in
of
hell.
coming on here again trying to continue trying to continue arguing with a bunch of 14, 15-year-olds. I'm done ranting. As it was actually good timing that he said he was done ranting because I'm done. I'm gonna go get fucking food. I've been hungry. I haven't eaten all day.
I'm actually kind of hoping he does. Only for the fact of if he does, it's over. You think this is supposed to be the ending video? Sure. I'm planning for it to be. But if you respond, it ain't gonna be good. You thought this isn't good, it won't be good.
Damn, this is an hour long. We have been ranting for a long time, and I do
It should be
apologize.
an hour long.
I do apologize for the people that are
Who
going to watch this,
who
but it
watched
is
this
every
disgusting
second
this.
of this video was well deserved.
Every second. Every word that we've put out of our mouths. And every word that he said, you know what he said now? Well, you know my thoughts on it because this is me. You know his thoughts on it. So now you know I'm not the only one who's disgusted. Now you know if you want to bring friends into it, I can bring friends into it. And now you know that if you come back, I'll come back. Whether it's going to be about another subject or not. You want to say you're done with me, you're not. I can predict that right off the bat. I could probably also predict the fact that this might get dislikes because of the fact that you've admitted that you've had other channels and you still have them. You just don't use them like you're using this one. Which also brings me to the fact that it's suspicious that that channel might be used to dislike my content only to make you look better. That and to also be subscribing to yourself, seeing how it's only been a couple of days since I used both channels to unsubscribe to you and you're already back to where you were before I unsubscribed. It's suspicious. And if that's the case, it's sad. It also makes you look like an awful person because you don't want to be in the wrong. You clearly are. I'm not going to say I'm not a bad person, because I am. But you are very, very, very low class than I am. This goes to show it.
Like I said, there are decent people in the world and there are bad people in the world. KHbrony, I think you are a bad person.
Respond. I dare you.